This whole mission's a bad idea.
I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Oren. 10 years, is it?
That's Wen Kinok, one of the four maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir.
I'd be busy
Tell
building
me,
a
Oren,
bunker
where
on
have
the
you
side of the
been last
continent.
10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
Lord Kinok.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
That Kinok a maester?
I heard that, Oren. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
I kinda think we don't belong here.
Need more
It
butts.
is time at last. We must tell the Albed waiting outside to begin the operation at once.
What accent is that? I've always found that one very
Fiends
interesting.
may break through. This place is not safe.
It sounds like
Make
a.
sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
It sounds like a former British or Australian, or one of the the colonizing accents, but I can't tell for sure which it is. Why can't I get over behind this? Hey, AJ. Just in time for a cutscene of Doom. It's the British commander voice. Yeah, it kind of really is, isn't it? Well, we're doing. About to watch Sin fuck up some people, you know.
Go to Yuna.
Fine, I will.
Anything could happen. Make sure you're ready for combat.
Aren't I always?
I'm a little nervous.
They say you are for your first time. It goes away. Anything? Nope.
With them here, it's like Yevon authorizes his whole operation.
He kinda did. Well, they kinda did. Alright, where's the dude? There's the dude.
Are you ready?
Much as ever.
Maester Kinok, please.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make
Spawn.
sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Oren telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jekt.
They combined multiple sin spawn, and they're surprised it didn't stay in the cage. I think that's like 1, 2, 3, like 5 different spawns combined into one. Oh, I'm so surprised that it didn't stay that way. I thought it was gonna stay in its cage. What the hell? Idiots. Rude. Why did they combine them? They didn't intentionally. All the sin spawn combined on their own as a, like, they're weaker individually, so they thought by combined they'd have more power. Let's get rid of you first, because you're fucking... but mostly because people are dumb and didn't think, hey, maybe we should think about this. Like, this whole plan was just dumb from the get-go. Nope.
I'll cast a spell at its head.
That's gonna be just a joke and a half. Head, stop moving. And phrasing. Break that hand away. Yep. Hey, Demi! Ooh. Break the head, break the head, break the head. Switching you for Kimari. We just got a 1200, 800. Okay, let's get this hand first. Ooh, shit, son. We've been working out. Lulu. One, two. Stop that moving. Switch you to Waka. Hit the head. Orin goes for the torso. Stop doing Demi. Actually, no, don't stop. It's giving Orin his overdrive. Never mind, keep going. You know what? We'll actually use it. We'll see how good we are with the reels. How good are we with the slot machine? Water. New water. Too soon. Damn. Too bloody soon. We tried. Lulu's will not be effective here, so we're not going to waste it. We're saving Yuna's. Oh shit. Ooh, wait, I can do this. Hold on. Spira. Actually, no, you're gonna heal because Orin needs to do his thing. Bushido. Attack. Hello, Mike. How be you? We needed that attack. Oh yeah. This thing needs to die. Still got power break? Okay. Damn, handsome devil high. I'm alright, you know, just doing an impromptu string because I want to do more of this game tonight. Actually, you know what? How much health does it have? 5,000? Yeah, we can do a grand summon. With great balls of fire. how are you today? Did you have anything fun happen, or was it just a chilled Friday for you, Mike? I am. And because it's a grand summon, I get to do this overdrive twice. Burning the candle, so just slept in, trying to relax. That's fair. Good idea, good idea. I want to say Ifra is my favorite summon in 10. I think it's most people's. My favorite summon is Anima and the Magus Sisters. Oh yeah. And I think that's 2,000 each. Shiva, even though she's... Shiva is good too. I do like Shiva. I think I like Shiva's overdrive the most. Just because of the fact that the aesthetic of all of that is actually pretty badass. I will be honest, I think of all the versions I've seen, I think 10's version of Bahamut was my least favorite. Yojimbo's cool. I'm not a fan of the money aspect of it, but that's just because I just don't like the system. I think 15's one of my least favorite summons of all time. But only because we didn't get to appreciate them as much. Like, we rarely got to use them by comparison. I just didn't like them. Like, we barely got to appreciate them in-game. We saw them more in cutscene than in combat. And that just made me feel like it was like a disservice to the summons. I do like 7's Ifrit. Ifrit and 7, oof, good redesign. Finish it, Orin. That didn't matter. I've only played 7, 10, 10-2, 12, 15, so I don't know the other versions of the summons. Yay, cutscene time! Again, the cutscenes hold up. Like, that just looks good. I really like to think this could have worked, given if they had more than they have.
Look out!
Because, like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? One of my favorite cutscenes and decides to go green screen. Bullshit. The scene is too graphic for Twitch. On my end, it goes green too. 2009 to 2013 was the year. Now Yuna gets to have more fucking experience.
Stand back, Lady Yuna.
Yes.
It's funny, we could actually sit here and like put myself through the hell, dragging this fight out just so we can get Seymour's Ultima. Well, his overdrive, because of how hard it is to get. Because he's on Stoic, so he only gains his overdrive through damage. Part of me says drag out the fight to do it, but I'm like, oh, do I really do that hell? That's 2 down. I think every Sin spawn has the attack Denny. Now that I think about it. That's kind of curious. Yeah, we're gonna switch him out because I don't want him to lose that overdrive bar. You did enough. Slap that thing away. How much does it give us? Oh, I'm tempted. Do we want to sit here and fill Seymour's overdrive bar just to see it? Like, we would be here for a bit, unless he does Demi a lot. Demi might actually just speed it up. Not a lot. Fucking hate you, Seymour. So dumb. Stupid. Doing Demi. And we'll continue to just burn away your arms, more or less. The man also has 1,000 MP. That is ridiculous. Come on, do some more Demi. Didn't take as long as I thought to get a quarter of the way. If he keeps doing Demi, we should be there in no time. It would make sense for all the major sin spawn to know Demi since they probably was a portion of his conscious. No, that's fair. That is a good point. And also because Demi is an AoE ability that does 1/4 damage, that's something the big bad would want all his underlings to know. Because all his sin spawn are like essentially mini bosses, so you'd want them to be able to cleave someone's health away, no matter how big or strong the enemy is. Granted, it does get weaker the more it's used. Eventually you can't divide by 0. That's just not allowed. In D&D, is there an ability that's similar to Demi? But no, Demi's not a D&D ability. If it is, I've not seen it. Well, I could have just blew those arms away. Whoops, no well. Let's see if we can get Orin to like have the warrior by the end. Very least, the longer this goes on, there's nothing in D&D that does percentage health because average character maxes out 100 HP. Like that would chunk people. That's true. I find it weird that the average character maxes out only 200 HP. I don't know why, but it just feels like that's not a lot. But then again, my characters are like... Makes sense. We're already at we're a little past halfway, so this shouldn't be as bad as I thought. This is the one time that Seymour is actually not being a dick. I'm just burning through his MP because it's his to spend. Burn warrior, damn it. Imagine fighting this thing must be what it's like to fight an Namekian. You cut off an arm, it just grows back later. Almost there. Should probably label this part on YouTube. The time where JM dragged out a fight he could have finished in 2 moves. But he did it because they programmed in an overdrive for this asshole. And not many people actually get to see it. And it's a shame. If I remember right, it's called Oblivion. Hit us with another Demi, damn it. Thank you. Oh, we are close. This is gonna be easy. Actually, no. Let him keep the arms this time. I want him to lose everything. We're gonna let it build up. Requiem, that's what it was. Okay. Not as impressive as the name suggests, but still impressive nonetheless. Also, we got an orange overdrive, so that was fun. Look how much experience Seymour's getting. Fucker got 14 levels out of that fight. Kimari, you were 5 away. You stupid bitch. Got all my money back.
The others.
But this is what I mean. I think Sin could have been beaten with Machina if they had more. Like, more cannons, more of these. Sin could have been beaten here at the beach. Okay, Seymour, back it up. You're a little too close. Yeah, see, they were hitting him with only one attack. If they had multiple of those from different angles, I'm sure that shield would have broke. You saw it caving in. That thing would have shattered from like maybe 6 or 7. Oh, I know. But it's just in terms of like in Spira's history, the fact that that showed Tech could have done it. Any version of Sin could have been destroyed by that level of tech. And that's actually surprising my theory why the Yavanites didn't want Machina to be allowed, because they would have wiped Sin out long beforehand. They were like, we can't do this. My theory is, as long as Sin continues, population control exists. You can't grow a city too big because Sin will just come and wipe it out. Easier to control a smaller amount of population with religion. Ban the tech that could kill it, and use the summons that will just inevitably cycle through it, telling them that's the only way to do it. It's not a like big brain theory, but that's like my working theory on why it is the way it is. Like, from a political standpoint, it's a good Ponzi. It's a good scheme. Fucking shitty, but it's a good scheme. There's something back here? No, I didn't think so. Reclining. Instant. Painless death. Rest in peace. All these F's in the chat. Staring at the sky. Lifeless. Dear God, these are fucking just... so blah. Oh, look, it's the boy.
What's going on? Why? What? What's going on?
You get to live with your trauma. Just like everyone else. If we sent him to the front lines, he would have died.
Don't you run away from me!
You idiot.
Everyone, stand back! I'll summon!
Yeah, that'll go well.
Your powers are still too weak.
He's right. He's out of line.
Must do something!
You can't!
He's out of line, but he's right. Fucking Cassidy.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day. Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home. I kept thinking of Xanarkand and my old man.
Dumbass. Don't you hate when you're dreaming, all of a sudden a blitzball just flies out in your face? Flashbacks.
What?
They say you don't practice anymore. That you're gonna retire.
Let them talk. I'm still the best.
They say you're no good because you drink all the time.
I can quit drinking whenever I want.
Then do it now.
What did you say?
You just said you can.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Why not today?
Why do today what you can leave for tomorrow? There he goes again, crying.
I thought I sensed my old man there. Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind.
Again, I'm convinced there is no sin toxin.
How many died today? People die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing? When will it stop? Yuna won't stop dancing. Not until Sin is gone.
It do be like
Those
that.
were my thoughts then, I think.
Oh, the eject. I don't know. He's got competition from Shao Tucka.
Huh?
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What? Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
I don't know. I feel like the way he said that was a bit disrespectful. Some stories ended. Yes, you're still here, though.
You were in contact with Sin again. The toxin. Are you okay?
But no, you got 5 levels, which is kind of what I wanted. So that's good. Making our way to Cura. Actually, no. Jekt is not Father of the Year. We still have Gwyn. Gwyn wins Father of the Year every time. Because no matter how bad Shao Tucker is, he's not Gwyn. Any fictional character you give me, I'll be like, Gwyn. Except Zeus. Zeus will only win out occasionally. And it will be really circumstantial. Oh, what's the conspiracy? I like conspiracies that are not fucking bad.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
Time does that.
You do not look so well.
He's witnessed
But
hundreds
now,
die.
more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow.
Plot doesn't support.
But you...
Sin's toxin doesn't seem to be real. The plot doesn't support it being real, but there are NPCs who suffer in the background from the toxin and die, meaning if it's not real, there's still a rare disease out there.
Do you understand?
I always thought of it more as a like a hallucinogenic toxin,
Are you afraid?
not a necrotic one. Because they say it affects your mind. It makes you have like different memories, emotionally get affected.
Me as your pillar of strength.
You are 28,
As
sir.
Yuna had her
Fuck away from that 17-year-old
Lord Zeon.
girl. Fuck off.
Lady Yuna, until next we meet.
Get that grooming ass out of here. But no, I always thought it more of a like, it's the toxin is their response to not knowing what trauma is, or PTSD, because what they describe its effects to be, like to Tidus anyway, is affects your memory, your senses, and your emotional state. That all sounds like PTSD.
You can't ignore the teachings.
And for a religious group that is being constantly traumatized by this thing, yeah, it would sound like a toxic poison.
Sin is Jekt.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is Jekt. He came here for you.
There is a, there.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does.
Yeah, kind of.
He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
Oh,
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jekt will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
that is an
You gotta be
unfair
kidding.
thing to put on your
How
child.
do you know all of this anyway? I'm not done talking to you. Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
No, Jekt isn't fair. Like, no, but no, Jekt is a good example of like how parents put unrealistic expectations on their kids and then justify it by going, well, life's not fair, I'm just doing you a favor. Jekt is a good example of that. Like, all he does is put these unrealistic and terrible things onto Tidus. And when he actually suffers for it, his response is, oh, quit crying.
Are you alright?
I mean, I could use a heal if I'm fully healed.
Hold still.
It makes me wonder, though, with the ability to do, like, Curaga, and potions and ailment things, I kind of wonder what kind of disease would exist.
I made a bundle with the operation prices. But the way it turned out, they deserved a better deal.
Isn't fair to be... That's one way of looking at it. I got the money, might as well buy stuff this time.
I guess the summoners are our only hope.
Nope, you are, Owaka. You're the only hope.
Hey, you two! Hurry up!
She's awfully cheerful.
In dark times, she must be. She must shine bright.
Huh?
He finally
Now
speaks.
are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Kimari try too.
Smile, let me see. Sad.
More like scary. Now to rest the temple, hope they let us. We've been excommunicated after all. They might throw us out. That's the other thing. Maybe it's just, you know, maybe it's just me, but I think any faith that excommunicates you for trying to do the right thing isn't a faith you should be part of. Just, you know, that's just me. Food arrived? Nice. What did you get for food? That is the important question of the evening. Everyone wants to know. What did you get for food? The masses need to know. Pasta, Maz, sticks. Sticks. Me likey breadsticks. You better be working out those carbs.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Well, because reading that, I'm just thinking to myself, like, that's going to make you feel so full afterwards. Especially the Maz and the breadsticks. That's going to, like, just... Oh, God, I'd be dead exhausted after those. Speaking of working out, I want to get some weights, but an elevator is still bored. 4 flights of stairs with weights doesn't sound fun. I mean, that's a good exercise regimen, though, running up and down the stairs with base, like, light weights. That'll do wonders. Just gotta do it carefully, like, do it right. Yes.
Farewell.
Gotta love that petrifying ability.
No time to waste.
Like, I want to say maybe, when I was doing my last job, I think going up and down 3 flights of stairs every day, like multiple times for a couple hours, I'll say I lost like maybe 10, 15 pounds in the grand scheme. I was able to hold it off. And once I stopped doing the job, I gained it back. Oh, hello. Stairs do wonders, I think, for weight loss. Or just exercising in general. My cough makes that shit tough, though. Do some more aerobics to sort of counter it. No, that makes sense. You also gotta do them right. You can't just walk up and down stairs and expect it to do anything. Good thing food arrived gives me to chow down. Yeah, you can eat on stream though, like the amount of people that eat during streams proves it's not a faux pas. Oh, there are people who will watch people eat, so like there are plenty of streamers who actually have their entire audience be people just watching them eat every day. And they make bank. The people who get pissed off, you probably just don't want them anyway. Speaking of diabetic, check your blood sugar recently? Good. Good, good.
Enough.
Gotta keep on that shit.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Glad to get that out. Monk man. We believe in aiding those who are wounded, even the excommunicated. See? That's how it should be. Like, don't get me wrong, not a fan of preaching, but like, working out is helpful. Yeah, no, I can only imagine how much that's been helping. I think what little working out I do prevents me from getting any problems like that, because even though I eat like crap, I do enough push-ups, sit-ups, and all that shit to like just stave off anything bad. Not a good thing that I just do to stave it off, but still. Even those, this, yeah, like push-ups, sit-ups, like legit basic shit. Yeah, exactly. It's better than nothing. I think I know I need a few more of these to get the next one. Bam! Waka. Fire, right? I think. That's fine. I'm not leveling up because we're just gonna keep getting more between now and so just do it when we get there. See? Ooh. That's what Waka, but this is actually pretty good. Rude. Rude.
As you wish.
Finish it. Oh, Daisy, if the others are down for it, would you like to do some siege on Monday?
Hey! How much longer till Xanarkand?
Still a ways.
First down the moonflow to the Guado city of Guadosalam.
Guado
Then
Salam.
across the Thunder Plains to the Temple of Makalania.
Oh, boy.
But first,
And before that, we get to pray at the temple in Jose.
he's way too
We
excited for
can't
that.
just skip all that. Can we? Huh?
Mm-mm. I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training. She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
Must be tough, Yuna.
Top.
I'll be fine with you here.
Okay, that was actually a cute flirt. That was a good one. Other flirting for these two is weird, but that was actually good. I can't flirt, and I knew that was good.
Hey, new guy.
Me?
Who else?
What can I do for you, boss?
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jekt.
Huh?
You know her. She would distance herself from you. We do not want that.
I see. I think. Yeah, but even if I did say something, no one believed me, you know?
Yuna would.
Ah, you have a point. Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jekt? What about my feelings?
Better than you finding out at a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What? Me? Emotional?
I heard you were quite the crybaby.
Yeah, maybe when I was a kid. Maybe even a little now. Just a little. Hey, I still don't buy your story, you hear?
You didn't realize she had 2 different color eyes? Yeah, it's one of her, like, defining traits. It's how you know about her lineage. They kind of make a point of it early in the game.
Whoa!
Yuna, it is good to see you and your companions are well.
Yourselves as well, Captain. We were worried. Praise be to Yevon.
We escaped with our
Again,
lives,
they make it really
but our
early.
troops
Like, all the
were
Al Bhed have
decimated.
green eyes.
Of all our chocobos, only this one made it.
We make pretty poor chocobo-mounted forces without chocobos.
We turned our backs on the teachings and cast away our faith. This is our just reward.
Yeah, all the Al Bhed have green eyes. Non-Al Beds have blue, brown, and like non-green eyes. Yuna having both is the indication of her lineage.
Is that the Jose Temple?
And you can realize that when she gets captured by the Al Bhed in Luca.
Awesome!
The lightning mushroom rock. It only opens when a summoner is addressing the faith.
That means another summoner's already in there.
Of course.
Another summoner?
What if it's Donna?
We have to hurry.
Right! In we go!
Maybe this... Ooh, 4,000 gil? Who are you? Gotta.
Loser, he's...
Yep.
Where is he?
I found him, but he was torn in half.
That idiot!
What do I do now? I can't do this. I'm going back to Besaid.
It's the best thing you can do, dude. I don't want to disturb them. I want the chest behind you. Put your hand up so take the chest. I just wanted the chest.